A lot of you all get excited when you hear about meal plans. I know I would if I was getting ready to go to college, young, a little dumb, like Khalid say, young and dumb. And I'm just trying to figure out that should I get a meal plan or should I not get a meal plan? Because first things first, you already got tuition and you got mandatory fees. But tuition and mandatory fees, that's a must, right? So your mandatory fees and tuition combined together is $2,800. This is a example of tuition and mandatory fees plus your meal plan. All this is an example, so stay with me. Your tuition and mandatory fees is $2,800, right? Tuition and mandatory fees, $2,800. Now, your meal plan is $1,700. That's what I want to focus on. $1,700. That's your meal plan. So if you add $2,800 plus $1,700, what does that give us, guys? You're looking at $4,500 for one semester already. Not including your own campus housing, if you're going to stay on the school campus or anything like that. Now, you don't need a meal plan. Truth be told, you can just easily go ahead and cross that out. Because if I take off $1,700, I only got to pay $2,800 for a semester, which is not really a lot of money. It's, cheaper at a community college, but only $2,800. Because if you do, remember I said the meal plan is $1,700. So if you do $1,700 times 2, you're going to get $3,400, $3,400 for both semesters if you have a meal plan for both, which is not necessary. You don't need a meal plan in general, believe it or not. So your school is going to try to make you get a meal plan, right? When you first start. If you go to a university, I hate to say it once again, but you got to get a meal plan. And if you stay on campus, you definitely got to get it. So if I had to flip it around, if you stay on campus, you got to get a meal plan because they got to take care of you and they got to feed you. So you already fell into the trap. But if you're going to stay off campus your first go around, but you still want to get a meal plan, don't do it. Don't do it. Because you're not even going to swipe all your Cougar points, Cougar dollars. For one, you're going to go home like every other weekend. Let's go and get that clear because you're going to miss home. So then on top of that, you might meet some friends there who stay off campus and might go eat at their parents' house. So you're thinking you're going to keep swiping at that dining facility when you're not. You're not. And then the bad part about it, it doesn't roll over. Yes. You might say, oh, I got like 50 swipes left or 70 swipes left for next semester. No, that goes back into the school so they can get their money back. What you don't spend, the school gets it back. The meal plan really can be substituted with groceries. If you don't know how to grocery shop, it's not that complicated. When I first stepped into living on my own, I didn't know how to grocery shop. I had to call my mom oftentimes while I'm grocery shopping. But I easily set aside $90, $100 because that's enough for one person. And some people might say, oh, I need more than that. But that's really enough for one person, $90 to $100. And you might have roommates. I highly suggest you should. But if you don't, you're not going to be, if you don't have roommates, you'll be able to fit all the food in there. But if you got roommates, you're not going to be able to fit more than $90 or $100 worth of groceries in your apartment. Because I didn't want to share the refrigerator with them. I'm just that type of person. I didn't want to. I had my own little refrigerator. The meal plan, $1,700. You can say $3,400 because remember I said 1,700 times 2 is $3,400. That's $3,400 you're going to get back or you're going to keep in your tree of sources. Remember we talked about tree of sources? I almost said all the examples. So that $3,400, remember I said your tuition is $2,800. So now, since you kept that money back in your tree of sources, Now you can reuse that money for a next semester of college, paid in cash. That's just basic math, right? That's just basic math. If you had enough money to use for a meal plan, now you're gonna have enough money to pay for that class alone. That's why I say stay off campus. That's why I say don't get a meal plan, because all that money goes back into your tree of sources.